Question 1. When should you turn your lights down at night? When you're near another car or following someone. Question 2. Who can't use a phone while driving? All drivers, no matter their age. Question 3. What does Georgia's move over law mean? Move over a lane when you see a stopped emergency car. If you can't, go slower than the speed limit. Question 4. What should you do if there's a crash? Help anyone who is hurt. Render aid to the injured. Question 5. What should you do when you see a flashing yellow light at the next intersection? Slow down and be careful. Question 6. Where should the licensed driver sit when helping a permit holder? In the front passenger seat. Question 7. What should you do when passing a motorcycle? Move fully into the left lane to pass. Question 8. Where do kids ages 8 to 18 need to sit? They need to be buckled in with a seatbelt or in a child safety seat. Question 9. Does driving need all your attention? True. Question 10. Why is it harder to drive at night? Because you can't see as far ahead. Question 11. What does a double yellow line in the center of a highway mean? Passing is not allowed. Passing is prohibited. Question 12. What should you do at your car's wheels go off the road? Held si taddy let to go zan. Question 13. What happens if a driver breaks the hands? Free law. They'll get a fine and a point on their license. Question 14. Do you have to stop before turning right on red in Georgia? Yes, you must stop fully and let others go first if they're crossing. Question 15. What does a flashing yellow light mean? Slow down and be careful. Question 16. How fast should you go when entering an expressway? Go the same speed as the other cars on the expressway. Question 17. What lights should you use in heavy fog? Use your low beam lights. Question 18. What should you do if a tire suddenly blows out? Hold the wheel tightly and take your foot off the gas. Question 19. What should you do when the light turns green? Go only after checking for people and cars in the way. Question 22. What should you do when a school bus stops with flashing red lights on a non-divided road? Stop until the lights stop flashing and everyone is safely across. Question 23. Where should you be when turning left at an intersection? In the far left lane or the center turning lane? Question 20. What happens if you drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs? Your license will be taken away temporarily. Question 21. Do you have to yield? Let others go first before you. To workers and vehicles in a construction zone. True. Wusun Tori Lure. What offenses can get your license suspended? Hit and run or leaving the scene of a crash. Question 25. Can you use parking lights instead of headlights at night? False. Question 26. What does the Georgia move over law require? Move to the next lane if it's safe. Question 27. What does the Georgia implied consent law mean? You must allow tests of your blood, breath, or urine to check for drugs or alcohol. If an officer thinks you've been drinking or using drugs, you must let them test you. Question 40. What should you do before moving your car into traffic from a parked spot? Signal and then pull out when it's safe. Question 41. Who is responsible for littering from a motor vehicle? The driver of the vehicle. Question 42. What should you do when you approach a flashing red light? Stop. Question 38. When do you need to turn on your headlights? From half an hour after sunset to half an hour before sunrise, or when it's hard to see. Question 39. Is it ever okay to drive through a railroad gate? False. Question 43. What does the hands-free GA law make illegal while driving in Georgia? All of the answers. You cannot watch videos, hold a phone, or read texts. Question 44. What does the distance it takes to stop your vehicle depend on? It depends on how fast you are going, how the road is, and how you react. Question 45. Should the shoulder belt be worn behind your back or under your arm? False.